The following program is rated TV MA-LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
You're now tuned into a Planet Fanatix production.
I'm going to be honest with you, I did not think that we'd be having this conversation this soon, not in a 2-week span. 2 weeks ago, we did our video just kind of breaking down the timeline of what was going on with Blade. 2 weeks ago, the reports were that it was going through rewrites yet again. Well, now the reports are that it has lost its director, its second director, in Yann Demange. And Yann, if you do not know, was hand-chosen by Mahershala Ali after the lackluster script that he received, and after seeing the lackluster fight scenes and only being 90 pages, he was ready to walk away, reportedly ready to walk away. And that's when he handpicked Demange to come in and be the director, and then they got the new writers and everything else in, and the track list goes on with what we've heard about Blade since its announcement in 2019. And when I say what we've heard, it's really only been negative things that we've heard about Blade. I was trying to go over the timeline again before I sat down today, and I was trying to think outside of its initial announcement in 2019 and hearing Blade's voice at the end of Eternals, there has not been anything positive about the Blade project since its announcement. So, and again, that comes with the news that was dropped yesterday, that there has still been nothing positive. As of yesterday, this is the news. According to an insider with knowledge, getting Blade right is much more important than getting the film out. The pressure to produce as much content as possible has been lifted, and the studio is now looking to release just 2 films per year, which gives the team at Marvel Studios some breathing room. But if getting Blade right is something that is on Marvel Studios' minds, and we are to believe this report that is really what they are trying to do here, if you take yourselves back, I don't remember what red carpet it was, what interview it was, but Kevin Feige did say that they for years have been trying to bring this character in, trying to find a creative way to bring this character in. And if for years you've been trying to find a way to bring this character in, why has it taken you now 5 years to get this very simple character correct? If you could take yourselves back to the reports from April, they have decided to strip Blade down to strictly Blade killing vampires.
I'm told Blade is going to start shooting in Mexico this summer.
I don't believe you, but okay.
And that it has been stripped down to Mahershala Ali just killing vampires, which is what it should have been all along.
And again, what the fuck was it before? If that's not what it was, what was it before? So when they said that they were just going to strip it down to Blade strictly killing vampires, I was like, okay, what a revelation. But sure, let's just do it. Let's just get the film out. It's really not hard. It's Mahershala Ali, Academy Award winning Mahershala Ali. He's holding a sword killing vampires. It really writes itself. But Kevin Feige said that they have been thinking about that for years, and I will play that video here.
We have for years wanted to find a new way into Blade. We love that character. We love that world. Now with Doctor Strange and the supernatural elements coming into the MCU, it felt like we could definitely start exploring that. Mahershala wanted to come in and meet with us. And when Mahershala Ali wants to meet, you take the meeting. And I think he had just come off of his second Academy Award. And we were talking, he was very polite, and he was talking about what a fan he is, and then he just cut right to it and was like, Blade. And we were like, yes.
And on top of that, one of the things that I said in the last video that we did talking about Blade, and as you can see in the thumbnail for this, is Mahershala Ali is not getting any younger. In 2019, when this project was announced, when they brought him out at SDCC, Mahershala Ali was 45 years old. He is currently 50 years old. And I don't want to sit and pretend like I know the scheduling conflicts or that are going to happen with Jurassic Park, if there are going to be any scheduling conflicts with Jurassic Park. But correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I believe that it's going to start production here very soon. With Blade starting production, I believe they also said going to now be moving to the fall. So with Mahershala Ali reportedly joining the Gareth Edwards Jurassic Park project and being one of the main characters in the project, I don't want to presume or pretend to know the scheduling of that, but I feel like that might contradict something with Marvel. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That could be something else that pushes Blade back. But then we had My Time to Shine Hello. And if you are new to this space, maybe you don't know who My Time to Shine Hello is. But My Time to Shine Hello is a scooper out there. She comes in, or he or she, whoever comes in, and they will give various different insights on various different Marvel properties, DC, Star Wars, etc. Things going on within the movie world. And they came out and tweeted, because someone had said, it's very simple, it's not hard to do, it's Blade, blah, 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 blah. The same things that we're all saying. Well, My Time to Shine Hello came out and said the reason is simple. Blade is simply not a priority. for Marvel. Kevin Feige is too busy overseeing too many projects, and he doesn't really care when Blade gets made. And again, if that is true, that contradicts what the video that we just watched of Kevin Feige saying, how this is important for them. Two-time Academy Award winning Mahershala Ali, when he calls, you answer, you take that meeting and X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And if that is also true, then why the fuck are we putting emphasis into projects like Agatha, into projects like the fucking Young Avengers, into projects like Hawkeye Season 2 when Hawkeye Season 1 fucking sucked? Why are we putting in emphasis into projects like Vision Quest? Why are we putting emphasis into projects like Wonder Man? And if we're to believe the rumors, again, coming from My Time to Shine Hello, why are we putting emphasis into projects like Blonde fucking Phantom? All those projects named are projects that were announced after Blade. Those are also projects that are done filming. Agatha's done. I believe Wonder Man is done. Vision Quest is about to start. Young Avengers is rumored to starting in 2025, and Hawkeye Season 2 is rumored to be greenlit. So all these projects that are happening and finished and starting production. Meanwhile, two-time Academy Award winning Mahershala Ali is not getting any younger. He was announced in 2019 as Blade, and we are still pushing that project back. We are still losing writers. We are still losing directors. I don't know why Marvel can't get this right. I don't know what it is. And I've seen some people on Twitter talking about, oh my gosh, just you guys need to chill out. They're trying to get it right. They've already said they're trying to get it right. This is not the first time, though, Marvel said they are trying to get it right. This is not the first time that we've heard this cry from Marvel saying that we want to get Blade right. It's not hard to get Blade right. Again, for all of you out there on Twitter talking about just calm down, chill out, they want to get it right. So why is it taking Marvel 5 years to get this right? But we can take an obscure character like fucking Agatha. She gets her own fucking show. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 9 episodes. And I'm not going to sit here. I'm not dogging the Agatha show, because in previous videos I have said when it comes to the supernatural, when it comes to the mystical, when it comes to the magical side of the MCU and Marvel in general, I like that kind of stuff. I'm not sitting here saying the Agatha show is going to wow audiences or even wow myself. But when it comes to that magical side of Marvel, I'm still interested in that. But at the same time, I could have done without an Agatha show. I didn't have to have Agatha, just like I don't have to have Vision Quest, and I damn sure don't have to have fucking Wonder Man. But here we are having these conversations, and these shows are already done. All 3 of those shows are already completed. But yet Blade was announced in 2019 and still not completed. As I've said, I don't know how hard this is. I don't know why we're having to every 2 weeks come with more Blades getting pushed back, or Blades lost a writer, or this actor's walked away, or this director is now no longer involved. I don't know what the new reports are going to be the next time we talk about Blade. I don't know if it's going to be positive. I don't know if the next time we talk about Blade, if it's going to be Mahershala Ali has walked away from the project, even though he did reach out to Marvel. Again, it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years, and we don't know anything about Mahershala Ali as Blade. And it just seems as if, once again, when it comes to the black characters over at Marvel, they are getting the short end of the stick. I've said this many times. I've talked about this many times in our live streams. I've talked about it on Twitter. You've got the first black character, the first non-derivative black character in Marvel within the MCU that is dead. You've got Sam Wilson, who is going to be Captain America in the MCU. But if you can look this quote up for yourself, where Kevin Feige and Anthony Mackie said that his superpower is his humanity. You've got Monica, who was going to have a series that got canceled. You've got, and again, not my words, I've said this in previous videos, you've got Storm in X-Men 97, who some say was relegated to a mammy and a cheerleader role, and I do agree to that. You've got Bishop, who was, again, a time-traveling Uber, who was missing in 97. And 97 was great. I'm not saying 97 wasn't great, so don't hit me in the comments with, with that bullshit. 97 was fucking fantastic. I've said it's the best thing that Marvel's done, but I still can't overlook the things that I saw with Bishop and Storm, and many other black characters within Marvel that are just not getting the attention that they should get. We just did the video also on Rhodey with Armor Wars and what's going on with Armor Wars. Is it happening? Is it not happening? We're going to have to find out at, I guess, D23 or whatever else. So I don't know what's going on with Blade. I don't know what's going on with Marvel and their black characters and why they can't get these black characters off the ground, because this is simple. But maybe you know. So maybe you might have an answer. Is it Marvel just trying to get it right, or are you calling bullshit on this? So let us know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking about the Blade project going through yet again more changes and now losing the director that Mahershala Ali himself picked. So let us know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. I'll see you in the next Blade video.
Mahershala Ali.
Yes.
Why is he the perfect Blade?
He's the perfect Blade because he's one of the greatest actors working today, and because he's a huge fan of our universe and a fan of that character, and he's going to destroy the part. I mean, it's a dream. It's the kind of dream casting that you almost don't dare to dream that you could actually do it. But we had a couple of meetings with him and sort of very quickly decided, let's do this.
So what do you say to Wesley Snipes when he asks why?
Wesley's amazing. There'd be no Blade without Wesley. Yeah.